Gemini, let's see what the messages are for the next 48. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placement. I saw the Page of Swords. You could be getting some news. It could be good news. This is like long awaited for some of you. You could have been waiting to hear from someone. Or at least getting some sort of like update is what I'm getting with that. You got the Two of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Wands, the Chariot. Then you have the Four of Pentacles, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles. There's something here about you guys like embracing your independence, right? Or celebrating your independence is how I got that initially. With the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are good just being single, or you're realizing that you, something about you having more power than you think. Like you could be in a relationship and feel like you contribute way more than your person does. But I do feel here that there's a sense of independence you guys are trying to hold on to as well. So let's say you are in a relationship, you still try to maintain the things that you want to do without your partner. And you also allow them the space to do that. For those of you that are single, it's like you're not looking to be in a relationship anytime soon. Like you're really enjoying just kind of being on your own, getting to know yourself, maybe healing even. All right, so I do see here there's a really big sense of independence, and it looks like for those of you that are single, you might be single for a while, but I feel like that doesn't bother you, because again, I feel like you're really enjoying your individualism here. Okay, so you guys could be a little indecisive in the next 48 hours here. This could be about a person, place, or thing. You could be dealing with two people, because I see the two here, two crows. It feels like you either have friends or there's somebody here that's trying to convince you to like do something and you're not sure. This is like, hey, you should come with us on this trip, or hey, you should go out with us tonight, or it just feels like it's an invite. But for whatever reason, you're like being indecisive. Should I go? Should I stay? It feels like a really simple decision. It doesn't really feel like you guys are like you have anything major really to be kind of contemplating. You could be juggling a lot too in the next 48 hours. It's like if you have kids, or like you've got appointments, you've got meetings, or you agreed to hang out with this friend, that friend. So it does look like you could be juggling here for the next 48 hours. Also, too, there's a bit of contemplation. This is, and again, I'll go back to this is, should I stay or should I go? Some of you guys are going to have an opportunity to move. Where you are right now, I'm hearing it's not that you're not happy, but it just feels like maybe the opportunities have like dried out or something like that. And so some of you guys are kind of looking where your next opportunity could be. Even if you're not moving, this is like still like changing jobs, changing some sort of life path here as well. So there are some changes that are coming in for you guys, and I feel like in the next 48 you might get some ideas. You could be contemplating, you could even be writing out like some sort of like pros and cons list here. Okay, King of Cups, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or have these placements. You guys could be a little emotional, okay? The Two of Pentacles with the King of Cups, it just feels like emotions are kind of like up and down, up and down. You guys could be kind of maybe in your head about a situation, person, place, or thing. But ultimately, I do see you guys being more empathetic. There's something here about being more understanding as well. It feels like you guys are kind of becoming one with your emotions. Maybe you're not the type of Gemini to be so emotional. You guys do kind of tend to be more logical when it comes to certain situations, but you could find that your emotions feel a little off balanced here in the next 48. I'm hearing it's the waning of the moon. So right now something could just be pulling on you. So it just feels like you could be reminiscing or dwelling on a situation. It could have been from the past. You could be going through something currently, but whatever this is, I see you guys finally like I'm hearing you get your sails. So you see how you have this ship back here? Feels like even though it looks like, see how like the waters look a little chaotic and a little choppy here, it feels like that boat isn't really being affected. So it feels like after the next 48 hours you're going to be regulating your emotions. Okay, so whether this is you guys, you know, crying it out and just finally being right, in the right headspace, or maybe not giving so much of emotional attention or energy towards a person, place, or thing. But whatever this is, I see you guys like after the next 48 hours, it's like your emotions are good. You're like, I'm all cried out is what I'm hearing. And you're like ready. You're looking forward to where your ships are headed, okay? Two of Wands, speaking of ships here. Next 48, you could be focusing on some near future plans here, okay? This is like if you are moving here in the next couple of weeks, as November is coming to a close here in like the next 2-3 weeks. So you guys could be renewing a lease, moving somewhere. So it just feels like you're finishing up some projects, finishing up some last minute details to something here in the next 48. You could be shopping for things, you could be cleaning, you could be packing. So it just feels like whatever this is, you're getting everything ready for whatever's coming here. Also, too, you could be seeing some sort of a silver lining with a water sign. With that King of Cups to the Two of Wands, this is like you seeing potential in something with someone, okay? So it does feel like whatever this is, you could be packing up to see someone, you could be packing up to move in with somebody. But I am really getting that you guys are really focused on this goal here, whatever that is. But it feels like there's a wrapping up of something and an unpacking of another, okay? With the Chariot, a lot of forward movement here in the next 48 hours. Again, you guys could be traveling around. I see you guys like running errands. You could be going to the store. You could be getting ready. You guys could be hosting Thanksgiving, okay, wherever you are. It just feels like you're preparing for something. You could be traveling here in the next 48 hours as well. It looks like you're going the distance, long distance. You could be traveling from state to state, country to country, depending where you are. But there is a lot of forward movement, and I feel like it feels like once you regulate your emotions here, right? Once you finally move, like wrap up whatever's left, and you go towards where your ships are headed, it's like you're gonna see nothing but forward movement. And I feel like this comes really, really fast, okay? And a lot of you guys, you're gonna be really proud of yourself, because either you're doing something for the first time, because I'm really focusing on this Nine of Pentacles. You're doing something for the first time alone, without someone. But it just feels like whatever this is, you guys did it. You're doing it. And so there's something to be proud of here at the end of either the year or at the end of the next 48 hours. But whatever this is, you guys are really independent and you're really focused on your next move, on your next location here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.